But I'm just saying, don't.
Not that wants dysfunction. If he's losing his dysfunction,
That's a show. Change the charge. Whenever last time.
when you were you said do you know who's yeah. Let's put for them in this. Florida is in its pocket, and it doesn't. Sorry, this was I see, it's coming. Okay.
ברוך אתה אדוני חי המסים. כי אלפי בידיעת מברך השם ברכתו אדינוי מברך השונים נקווה שבגודל ונשגב את כל ישנו גדיה מיד וכמה יותר זרעתנו ברכתו אדינוי נקווה את צנחי עם ישראל אשר בשייתנו גבישנו ויעצני כבר טוב ועצר ממנו יוג מנוחו ומלא פנות אדינו ועד חבר חסד ורחם תרגמיש בברכתו אדינוי מלך אהב תרגמיש בה אנשים על יזיו וקולנים כל הזין ויבד וכל אויבי עם קומי מפריס ומלכוס רישם ריס אקר איזה שרב דרס מגיר זכני והירה וימין ברכתו אדינוי שרב אהב מחנה זידה Allah tzadikim al-azim al-gnyam kubit shirva kulita d'zepem l'agresser v'lani v'nachmach adini l'nimsin zochar v'tevach l'beit kum v'shem chalez Semokino iman elam l'nishkim v'chabadam v'brachata adinoi Yishon miftach l'tzadikim v'yoshalai merko brachim dashu v'sishken v'secha kasher v'adet v'chisi dad adacham meir v'sech d'achim v'negi so b'kar b'yamin elam brachata adinoi b'nei Yerushalayim Samach v'avdacham v'tasmiach v'karnet v'rjazach v'yishua sacha kili shua skot v'niklayim brachata adinoi v'tasmiach karen Yeshua Michael Adinoi, Abraham Rabin, Molin, Kabel Brachim, Rotten, Estos, and Kiel Schmidt, the Zahn, one of Magneticum, Altish, and Gatish, Medical Adinoi, Shemat, Tilo, let's say Adin, only one piece of the list was of the result of each Israel was Abbas Kabel Rotten, and Zero Rotten, Abbas Israel, Zahazan, and Ushapol, in Rachim, Adinoi, Machazir, They do for Sabbath or Zaka, Alkaino, Semio, Alnish, Messina, Blue Zak, and Isaac Polian, one Valkyrie, of the Zach voice, Arab, Lakers, or Raymond, Photograph, and Kamerachim, Sam of Hasdafa, Camille, Bartolomew's Barrick, which is not a shim from a Jaime dos Alioshim Pagodo, Olympic Elish, or Cinema, the Cinema Salo, Elate, Barakata, Dinai, Ashim Paul, Panel Haida, Sim Sham Devra, coming of the Rap, Olympic Israel, or Penny, we don't want to have a Kiva from the name of a passage. Zako Racham, Kaim, Shalim, Tape, enough of her, some future police, or Dinai, and the very Kasami Israel, Shalim. Skala Shmirabo, Yom is the Yasma, Makana Vikar Rashid, Yeshkan, Ohio with Javago, and Kurraman, Yeshman, Nasi, Isa Dervis of Losh, Ego, and Gurpasa, Vishiras, Pasman, Hamas, Yom Raman, this Kabel Slice, and Invisible with Jakan, Nishman Raman, Yeshram Ramishman behind Tim, and Yisra Raman, Lazy Raman.
He said he wants to. He said he's coming for limited. Do I shake that? Do all the conditions? Well,
Amen. 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 Alright. Today in Jewish history, Yosef Benisi is coming. It'll be a minute. We'll have Mincha Maariv. Anyway, we have another 4 minutes for this month. Today in Jewish history, today is the yard site of Rabbi Yitzchak Dampierre. Who is Rabbi Yitzchak Dampierre? Huh?
That's familiar.
So his great grandfather his last name was Yitzchak. His great grandfather was Rashi. And his uncle was the Rashbam, Rabbeinu Tam, and the Rivam. It's interesting. I was just learning about Rabbeinu Tam, Rashi's Rashi's grandson, Rashi's daughter's son, Rabbeinu Tam. He was a very wealthy man, and he used to count money every time he sit down to learn. Rabbeinu Tam was one of the most greatest. Rabbeinu Tam, one of the greatest Bali Tesla.
This is the daughter she used to put the film.
I don't know which.
All of them?
All of it? I don't know. But he used to count money. He used to count the stash of money and then learn. And then learn Torah. Before he would learn Torah, every day he would count the stash of money and then learn. He was a very wealthy man. And the reason why he would do that is because it says, Tavdi Tarat Picha, Me'alfei Zav HaKesef. It says that Torah is most beautiful, more than all the gold and silver. That's the pasuk. It's the pasuk in Tehillim.
So you used to do it, Mama.
So he would count money. And say, "What's the money for? To enable us to learn Torah with freedom." So he would count it to show each time. Another interesting halacha. So it says, based on this concept. So it says that we're not supposed to go on a boat. We're not supposed to travel on a boat for business. And really, it's on a boat, the halacha, but it's really anything, any type of travel, right before Shabbos, because we can get stuck. There's an exception to the rule, and that is if you're going for a mitzvah, for a dvar mitzvah, if you're going for a mitzvah. For example, if you're going for Pidyon Shavuim or so you go.
You can go in the last minute, you go put it.
So you go. Okay, I'm saying the halacha about, let's say, a boat specifically, right? But you're right. But anything, you're right. For even a tchum, let's say, so you're allowed to go the last minute. Usually, you shouldn't go. You're not going last minute. You don't go your last Home Depot. It has been Home Depot shopping before Shabbos. But if you need something from one Dixie, right? That's another story. You need, huh? that's a different issue. Here we're dealing with the issue with Shabbos. To go right before Shabbos is the issue. Okay, so that's free up there. Okay, so there you go. Okay, fine, so there you go. And when you're in Dibur, you can get the thing that connects to the thing. That's but otherwise we're not. So Rabbeinu Tam says another exception to the rule. You're allowed to go for a mitzvah, right? You're allowed to go for business. You're allowed to go. For pleasure, you can't go, but for business, you're allowed to go. Exactly, and it's a mitzvah to feed our family. It's a mitzvah to feed our family. You can go to.
It's going to bother the person.
It's going to. Right. Yeah. Just interesting. I thought it was so interesting. So.
The Shuvah is very important. People doesn't understand. Shuvah is the most important. When a person sit down and you
so Ami's saying something called Yishuv Hadas. Yishuv Hadas is he's saying it's super important, and it's brought down. And halacha we have things to show us that Yishuv Hadas. Yishuv Hadas means you could do something comfortable. You're content. You're not going crazy. You know, it says in the Mishnah. It says in the Mishnah. It says in Pirkei Avot. It says in Pirkei Avot that the things that were created Erev Shabbat, Erev Shabbos, things that were created Friday afternoon. It says things that were created Friday afternoon, Bein Hashmashot. Things that were created Erev Shabbos at twilight. Twilight is between Shkia and at last minute. Hashem created things last minute. Hashem created last minute. Huh?
They're not complete.
So, for example, it says tweezers. Hashem created prongs. Here we go. Prongs. Hashem created tongues. Oh, they're all in the same family. Tweezers, tongues, pliers, all the same family. It's all the same thing. It's all the same tool. It's all the same tool. So it says Hashem created the first one, Erev Shabbos Bein Hashmashot. Because you can't make tweezers, tongues, pliers, any of those. You can't make without one. You need that to create it. Because Hashem created the first one Hashem made, Erev Shabbos says. This week's parsha is Noach. Noach, one of the reasons he's called Noach was because he made tools for the world. He invented the rake for plowing. Before Noach, we didn't have a rake for plowing. That's what it says. Rashi reads it down. But Noach was invented the rake.
He understands something with hands. His hands was 5 years.
Huh?
He has also fingers.
He had mittens. He's like a mitten. Like a mitten.
Yeah. And he has
yeah. In any case, so Noach created a tool. Noach created that first tool. Right? But so I'm not sure what that means, because Hashem created the first tool at twilight. But anyway, he created something to make work easier. In any case, so one of the things created Erev Shabbos, Mishnah says, Bein Hashmashot at that time, twilight, is mazikin. Huh?
Yes. That's why we don't understand the Rambam, because it says it in the Mishnah. And then the Rambam says no such thing.
What do you mean? Rambam says no mazikin at all? It's even brought down.
No, so
is it Rashi? It was Rashi brings it this yesterday's Chumash, right?
Yeah.
Rashi says he says there that bringing into the table. I thought it was super interesting.
Everything by Rambam says
he also shaded mazikin. Yesterday's Chumash, right?
Yeah. Yes, Rambam says doesn't. No such.
Where does he say that? In Yad HaChazako or in Marin V'Chim?
Clearly said. That's why he said, look, it's between him and all
Must be a shot. Must be a shot.
Sefer Zechronis, Rabbi explaining the Sipur with the shading.
Yeah, of course.
It's
right.
Sure.
Hashem chased him away. I'm sure there's a reason brought down. I'm sure there's a shot. I'm sure there's a shot in there. Yeah, you go.
What is it? There is a
זה מה שאני אמרתי.
לא מזיקים. הרמב"ם כותב שאין רוח רעה.
Yeah.
אז הרבי מקוצק אמר שקיבלו את הגזירה של הרמב"ם שאין רוח רעה ודיכאו את זה. זה הרבי מקוצק.
לא, אבל יש לו הרבה עניינים במשהו.
It could be that.
הוא אמר הרבה דברים. הוא אמר אין דבר כזה ש somebody can do something bad. Everything is controlled.
Maybe because they're saying that it's all part of Hashem's plan.
No.
And maybe that's pshat. Pshat very positive. It's a beautiful pshat.
So, but the Zohar says it's sure it's Mizikim and it's demons and all that kind of things. And he's saying the opposite.
But it's a beautiful pshat what he's saying. You hear the pshat he's saying? He's saying he's explaining the Rambam that he needed a psak from the Rambam.
From now on it's not going to be. He said that it wasn't. Hashem didn't do it.
He said he didn't?
It's a difference, yeah.
Bishamayim קיבלו הפסק שלו. It's a beautiful pshat.
לא, בסדר, אבל זה רק ניפול. זה דרש.
See what are the words of the Rambam? See what the words of the Rambam are.
It's very known this kind of argument.
See what the words are. Maybe it fits in the words.
Yeah, he wanted to make people because in this time people were worried about.
That was the Igeres Ramban to the people of Vienna, and that's why he wrote.
He changed a lot of things from the.
When he did it, that's why I was asking if it's in Yad Chazaka, which is halacha, or it was in or Pirush Mishnayos, which is explanation of Mishnayos, but it's not his opinion. If you wrote it in Maariv Nevuchim, a lot of things in Maariv Nevuchim are what he was saying is his point in Maariv Nevuchim is you want to be. It's not an ikr. It's not one of the main things of our das. It's not a main thing in our animamin. It's not. We don't have to believe in it. If you don't want to believe in it, don't believe in it. Because what the hey, that was the point.
Also several things that he was not lying. He was
he wanted to pacify. He wanted to make them. So he was telling it was the people of Yemen.
Yes.
It was the people of Yemen exactly. And he wanted to say it's not if it's not a main thing of our das. Don't worry about it. You want to accept it. Don't accept that.
That's why you say it now. It's a Mishnah. He's not going to go against the Mishnah. This is a Mishnah.
So I'm not saying it makes sense if it's not. I don't know. I don't remember learning it in Sefer Yad Zaka. I learned it so many times that it could be, it could be I dreamt. It could be I dozed off at that time. It could be I read it instead of learning it, or it could be I learned it and I don't remember learning it. But where was it? Is it in Yad Chazaka, or is it in? I'm saying if it's a big, that's a difference. If it's in Yad Chazaka, I don't know. If it's in Maariv Nevuchim, it makes sense. You would say that. He also says he's coming. He's on the way. Says he's on the way.
He says much more than what I said. Much more.
All right. That is dangerous doing tonight. Anyway, his Yitzchak's yard site, Shem Shem Aliyah. He has a little Rashi. By the way, they say Rashi also put on Rabbeinu Tam's film. Just throwing it out there. Huh? And Rabbeinu Tam also put on Rashi's film.
But obviously, Rabbeinu Tam didn't make anything.
Huh?
It was before.
And not just that, they say for hundreds of years before that, before the people were putting on Rabbeinu Tam, it's the same like this. But anyway.
No, all these things.
The question is, what's the ikr? That's the question.
Mom says, not that I made it up. The mitzvah is on the name because the name is more than the other one.
Right. No.
Yeah, it says in Sefer David. It says there's forgotten energy. Rabbeinu Tam was arguing with Moshe Rabbeinu.
It says arguing with Moshe Rabbeinu.
Yeah,
Fine. Anyway, tonight is the anniversary of the arrest of the Mittler Rebbe. Mittler Rebbe was arrested, and the trumped-up charges were that he was just like by the Alter Rebbe, that he was sending money to Turkey, sending money to Eretz Yisrael. But Eretz Yisrael was under the rule of Turkish government, the Ottoman Empire, and Ottoman Empire was at war with Russia, and so Ottoman Empire was trying to conquer everywhere, which was trying to conquer the world. That's why they went and conquered Eretz Yisrael. And so that's what the charges were, that he was sending money to Turkey. That's Armenia. Huh? war to support their war efforts. Really, he was sending money to, of course, the Kal Chabad soup kitchen, which exists till today. It's the biggest till today. It's the biggest tzedakah in Eretz Yisrael. It's founded by the Alter Rebbe, and that's what that his money was going towards. And
kitchens all over the world, no?
Kal Chabad, they have other places, but the main thing is Israel. You're good. That's your kaya. Can we answer higher? Good.
I do that here. No, you do that.
You can discuss.
أنا أشياء مليانة ويكرهن أنا أشياء مليانة ويكرهن أنا أشياء مليانة ويكرهن سكدا بسكدا شمر ربا ما يقدر يسيب نعمة يسيب ما تكني بكرم شكين آمين هذا هو إسرائيل رب سبحانه طريق جو آمين Simere por Isha Beriku, Eren por Behasa Vakia, Behasa Benayamata Bamiran Bama Biru, Amen. Baku is Amen, Hamara. Baruch atah Adonai Maariv Arabim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You have to eat something. You have to. You have to eat something. So that we should have to put
שמעתי קולישה בריקוק, ואני כל כך בשירה שלי, נכנס בנעימה סדר מירם, במה קיבלו, סקדה בסקדה שמרבה, מעדי ברח יוסף ואנליג מחוסף ואזמר פוקנה בקרם משיחים. אמן. הובה ישראל בגלה בזמן קריב, אמן. שמעתי קולישה בריקוק, בחסד השירה, בחסד הנעימה סדר מירם, במה פירוק, אמן. הזכר הזה וזכרון אבותיכם לבורתיס, ישראל קדן אבוכות בישמעיה ויבוא, אמן. שלם הרבה מין שמעיה וחיים טובים עלינו על כל ישראל, ויבוא, אמן. שלום ורמה הוא יפסקם עלינו על כל ישראל, ויבוא, אמן.
לא יעשה נגיד לא יהיה כבר רצה. תראה איזה נהירה.
נאמר והיה עונה למלך הארץ, היום נפוי תהיה עונה אחת ושמוע אחד. אמן.
I thought you were going to be interested. Good luck, Nathan. Yes, that's exactly it. I was just